Welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're tackling something fundamental, maybe a bit of a grammar ghost that haunts a lot of conversations. We're talking about mastering subject-verb agreement in everyday speech, our mission. Pretty simple, really. We want to quickly give you the tools so you can avoid those, common slip-ups, especially when you're talking about people describing things or just answering questions day to day. Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever heard someone say, or maybe you said to yourself, she go to work, or maybe my friends is here?
Oh, absolutely. It happens all the time. And the corrections are straightforward, right? It should be, she goes to work and my friends are here. But what's fascinating is how easily we can miss those small shifts. They really do make all the difference for clarity. The basic idea is simple enough. Singular subject, singular verb. Plural subject, plural verb. But like you just said, finding the actual subject isn't always so cut and dried.
Exactly. And those examples, they're kind of just the beginning, aren't they? Here's where it gets, well, really interesting, I think. What about the less obvious ones? I'm thinking words like everyone, or those trickier collective nouns. They seem to trip people up a lot.
Yeah, those are definitely prime examples. Let's take everyone. You might think, okay, everyone means lots of people. So plural verb, right? But grammatically speaking, words like everyone, everybody, anyone, somebody, no one, also each, either. They're always treated as singular.
Always singular. So it's everyone's looking forward to the weekend, not everyone are looking.
Well,
That's such a classic mistake. Why do you think that one specifically feels so counterintuitive for so many people?
it's likely because our brain hears the meaning, many individuals, but the grammar rule sees a single unit, a single group. And that leads us to another tricky area you mentioned, collective nouns. Things like team, family, committee, group. With these, context is really everything. If the group is acting together as one unit, singular verb, the team is playing well. But if the individuals within the group are acting separately, then you actually use a plural verb like the team are arguing about the new uniforms. See the difference?
Okay. That makes sense. So the verb kind of changes based on the perspective you're highlighting the group as a whole or the individuals inside it. Okay, what about when the subject isn't right next to the verb? That's another one I notice. When there's a long phrase stuck in the middle, like saying the box of old photos is dusty, not the box of old photos are dusty. How do you find the real subject there?
That's a really good point. The trick is to mentally block out those words in between. In your example, the box of old photos is dusty. The real subject is just box, singular. So the verb has to be singular, is. Of old photos is just extra information describing the box. Another place this happens is with pairs like either and neither or nor. For those, the rule is the verb agrees with whatever subject is closest to it. So you'd say, neither the manager nor the employees are happy. But flip it, and it's neither the employees nor the manager is happy. It follows the closer noun.
Wow. Yeah, those examples really show how these tiny adjustments make a huge difference in sounding clear and precise. So let's pull this all together. What's the main thing we want listeners to take away from this deep dive?
Well, connecting it to the bigger picture, getting these right in real-time conversation isn't just about being correct. It really boosts your confidence and the impact of what you're saying. Understanding these nuances, indefinite pronouns, collective nouns, those interrupting phrases, it just empowers you. You sound clearer, more authoritative. And that actually raises an important question for you to think about.
Yeah, and it really hits home that those seemingly small fixes, goes not go, or not is, they genuinely enhance how clear you are and how confident you sound, just as everyday talk.
Exactly. So here's the thought to ponder. Next time you're listening to someone speak, or even when you're talking yourself, try to consciously notice. Notice when subjects and verbs line up perfectly, and maybe when they don't quite match. How does that subtle difference affect how clearly the message comes across? You might be surprised what you observe about these sort of hidden patterns in how we all speak every day.